Beerzerker! Vanilla Bryce, yo!
Okay, so got us a beer from the new Belgium brewery, the 2014 Terroir Dry Hop Sour Ale. 7.4% alcohol by volume. 7.5, sorry. And it's a dry hop sour ale. So check out the label there. Paid too much for this beer, but anyway.
How much is too much?
$20, which I guess is about $10 too much. Oh, smell that. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Wow. A lot of aroma coming out of here. Maybe it was worth the $20. Foaming up crazy here. Wow. Yeah, quite a bit of aroma coming off this beer. So. All right. There you go.
Oh, wow.
Quite a bit of effervescence there. Yeah, it smells very dry and very dry hop, right?
Yeah. This is my first sour beer.
Yeah, this is Bryce's first sour beer. And wow, quite a bit of sourness to it.
A little bit. I guess that's why they call it a sour beer.
Yeah. Oh, making the whole mouth crinkle up. Yeah, this is extremely sour. A little bit of spiciness to it too. It's making your whole face pucker up. I mean, that's
it tastes like a Granny Smith apple.
Oh yeah, yeah. And a lot of pale malt. Nice fluffy head to it. Hey, I did the Berliner Weiss that Jordan sent from Reading Under the Influence last night. And this is very similar, just that it has an assload of hops in it. And it's way higher ABV. It's still really drinkable.
Yeah.
What do you think about the flavor? Like,
this is not my kind of beer.
It's got kind of a weird bitterness aside from the hops as well. It's got kind of a clash, like a wheat beer type clash. And I believe is there wheat in here? I am kind of picking that out. Like, it's tasting kind of like a wheat beer. So, yeah, and they got a huge thing on here. Apparently they vibrate the beer and they do a whole bunch of weird stuff to the beer. That's why they call it Terroir. So there's a whole spiel on here of weird shit that they do during the brewery. They change the humidity and the vibrations of this and speak to it and add.
Speak to it?
They talk to the beer.
Well, that's good for plants. So.
Yeah, so they're talking to the beer, kind of coaching it along as it ferments. Like, you're gonna be sour. You're gonna be sour, and they come and like give it subliminal shit, I guess. So that's kind of weird. Kind of weird. Yeah. So I thought I see an ingredients list on here, but there's so much shit. I'm not really picking out an ingredients list, but I'm tasting like there might be some wheat in here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, almost like a fruitiness too, like a.
I'll be honest with you, I don't know what the hell I'm drinking. This is...
It's your first sour beer.
Mm.
I had Sour in the Rye by the brewery, which is a pretty incredible brewery, and it was even more sour than this, but kind of similar, without the big kind of malty kind of presence to it.
Can I swear on this?
Yeah, you can swear. You can swear all the fuck you want.
Well, it's like... it's like if a beer and a wine met and fucked...
Okay.
And had a baby?
It's like a cider. I think a lot of sour is kind of like a cider, kind of. Like a malt cider. Kind of that type of flavor, right?
Made out of Granny Smith?
Sure. Yeah, there's like that sharp sourness in the back, right? Yeah, the finish is an acquired taste. It's pretty abrupt.
It's interesting, yeah.
It's
It
just
is
definitely some flavor there. I'm not getting any hops, like hardly anymore after the first couple sips, and now I'm getting into it. I'm really not picking up much of the dry hops. Just a little bit of bitterness, leftover residual. I'm tasting a little bit of like peachy type flavors. Maybe there's a bit of that from due to the hops. I think is Amarillo in here as well or something. So yeah, dry hopping with peachy mango-like Amarillo hops. So they didn't even pin themselves down to using Amarillo. They said Amarillo-like hops.
I don't want to give away their secrets.
They're not telling you anything. They didn't even say anything about wheat in here. I think there's wheat in here, but it's not. They didn't say nothing about it that I see. They just talk about terrorizing the beer as it's being brewed. So, I don't know. I think it's a good beer. I'm not a huge New Belgium fan, but I would like E for effort on this one. Like it does have a lot of flavor and a lot of ingredients, and you know, it's well balanced. It's just kind of got a strange. The hops are kind of giving it a strange kind of, you know, kind of a strange tweak in the back.
Well, it is good, but
it's good.
You got to be in a special place.
Actually, I'm liking it more and more, and it is very warm, so it's not really cold. So we're getting the full blast of what this beer has to offer. I mean, it's really opened up.
This is like get in front of the fireplace with a nice Hemingway novel, you know, and curl up and
you're at the back of a dark, seedy pub.
Yeah.
In England, by yourself in a dark booth, and you're just drinking your solace away.
Like drink this romantically with your lover, you know, not. This isn't like, don't bring this to a party. You'll get laughed at. Just,
maybe.
You know, just save
yeah,
this
it's a little
one.
too fancy for everyday drinking. That's what he's trying to say.
Yeah, don't watch the hockey game and have one of these.
Yeah, don't bring this to the Super Bowl party.
Yeah, definitely not. You know, just get in front of the fire on a cold night and.
This is getting more and more sour as I drink it. It's like bread dough. A little bit like sourdough bread dough. It's just, and then getting more and more Granny Smith compounding. There's still a residual bitterness from the hops, a little bit of fruitiness from the hops.
To me, this
I'm getting a buzz.
Like have you ever had a hopped mead?
I have had a Cascadian hop mead.
It tastes slightly like that, minus the hops, really sour.
To me, it tastes like most of these like sours. They taste like a cider. But a malt cider to me, and that's the way this one is. This one's a little bit more flashy than what I had. But of course, it is like 7.5 ABV, and it's dry hopped, so you would expect it to be a little more flashy.
Okay, well, let's talk about the price tag on this thing.
$20.
$20.
No.
I'm gonna say bullshit.
I think I got ripped off. I know I got ripped off. I bet but I know Lips of Faith series can vary drastically in price around Alberta, so. I picked one up at Liquor Depot for like $9.
I blame the NDP.
Fuck them. You know what I mean? Doing that shit.
So what's the percent on this?
7.5.
7.5. Well, now that's worth an extra couple bucks.
Couple bucks, but not 20. I mean, I would say this is a $12 beer. And it's a sour, this and that. It's a lot of hype behind the Lips of Faith thing, so maybe they get away with 14, 15 bucks if you're in Canada, but I don't know. It is a sour. Like, these are worth a bit of money, like, you know. Well, you know, you buy a bottle of wine for $20. You know, no one thinks twice.
Will you buy it again?
No.
No.
But I will keep seeking out sours. I think it is good. It's one of the better sours I've had. Not that I've had a whole lot.
Well, there's a big trend in the sour beers this year, right?
Yes, I have noticed more and more.
The American Homebrew Club is promoting the sour beer, so.
All right, I like Brett beers, the Britannimus, like the Orval. I think I want to. Maybe we should buy some because he doesn't buy beer. He brews shitloads of beer, so I'm gonna get him some Britannimus for his fucking birthday.
Not the Hitman Hart.
Not the Hitman Hart.
We're talking about a different Brett.
We're talking about a different Brett than Brett the Hitman Hart. Yes.
Okay. Just wanted
but
to
I'll get you some Hitman Hart for your birthday. So I'm gonna give this beer I'm gonna give it an 8.75 out of 11. Yeah, just because of the price. Otherwise, I'd probably put it at 9 because I like it. I like it. I just don't like the price tag.
The price tag's a bummer.
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah.
extremely cheap. I mean,
Dad, I got some poop, Dad.
Poop? All right. Let's review it.
me too. I give this a 4.
4. It's shit, everybody.